Hello, and welcome to Digital Imaging Online. And I'm Lisa Gabrielle, and today I'd like to discuss with you how to prepare your work for your final portfolio. What you see on the screen right now is a sample of the final portfolio that I've put together to kind of give you an overview of what I'm looking for. I've also posted inside the week you're working on this week. Let's jump into eCampus here, a handout, and I've called that handout How to Present Your Final Work. And in this handout, there are 4 steps, one, two, three, four, of things you're going to need to do to prepare that final work. So number one here, it says to design your portfolio cover design. So I'm looking for you to, again, design another cover design that should include your skill set. Up till now, it's building each week. So I'd like to see that kind of come through in your cover design. So I've made mention here to the size of the file. So you're going to create a brand new Photoshop document, and it needs to be 150 by 8.5 by 11. 150 DPI, and the size needs to be 8.5 by 11. And then you're going to include some information on that cover. The portfolio name, your name, the name of the class, and then the year. And let's jump back here. You'll see in this example that I have indeed done that. I've used an image from my website, and this is the image from my website, and then I have my personal brand logo here, and then I have my name, the name of the class, the year, and then I'm calling this my portfolio. And this is just my design. You don't have to duplicate this design exactly. I'd like to see you do your own original design using some of the skills that your newly found skills that you've learned in Photoshop. Okay, so you'll be putting together a cover design. And I mentioned in this PDF that you're going to save that document as a PSD file, but that's not the last step you're going to be making on that document. So you should just leave that document open. And I kind of have that document open up here in Photoshop. So here's my design. And notice over here I have a whole bunch of layer groups, and I have all of the elements that make up that design set up over here. And since it's based on my website, I have some other things in here, such as navigation and such. Okay. All right. So that's my cover design, and that file is 150 by 8.5 by 11. Okay. Okay. So now that that's finished, the next step of the preparation for your final portfolio is to combine all your work together. So I'm just going to kind of breeze through this, and then I'll go through the handout. So here is the cover, and then the next one is the digital map painting. And then next up is the table of contents and the cover design for your scrapbooks. And then I'm just going to scroll through here. And then these are the pages of the scrapbook. Notice that it's set up how you set it up in Bridge with the watermark and everything. And then if I scroll through there, my final project is your board designs. So you've got all of the work that you've completed in the class all in one PDF file, so that I can go in there and I can click through it and I can review and see if you've made the revisions. So let me jump back to that handout. So step number 2 over here is for you to revise all your projects completed this semester. So you're going to open up the comments that were made to you for each project, whether it be in the peer critiques by your students, your fellow classmates, and the other students, or myself. I've left everybody feedback on all of their projects. The only one I haven't left feedback yet on is the board designs because we haven't turned that in yet. But you will have feedback on all projects. The expectation is that you open up all those projects, you make all the revisions, you really polish those projects to the best of your ability at this point, and you save those files out. And I mentioned here there's a process for you saving those files out. So once you make all the corrections, and again, I have those files open over here in Photoshop. So here is my board designs, And I'm going to make my corrections on those. And here is my digital map painting. And I'm going to make the corrections on those. Okay, so that's step number 2, making all the corrections. And also on your scrapbook, the expectation is that you go and locate those corrections, make them, and then you're going to have to remake a brand new scrapbook. And you'll be using Bridge and all of the instructions that you used in the week that we did the scrapbook assignment. You'll be going back to that week and you'll have access to all those resources there for making your scrapbook in Bridge and getting that all up to date. Okay. Once you have that final scrapbook PDF, you'll be using that in your final portfolio. Okay. All right. So let's go. Oh, actually, we can stay in here. So let's stay right here. So let's go to number 2 or 3. So the next step is to organize, name, and save your files. So what I recommend, and I have this back here in the Finder. So back here, I have a folder. I've created a folder called Final Portfolio. And inside this folder, I have a PDF of my digital map painting. Go ahead and open this up so you can see it. Okay, which is here. I also have a PDF of my board designs. I have an updated, revised PDF of my entire scrapbook, and that includes my cover design and my table of contents, and then all 10 pages of my scrapbook. And then I have a PDF of my cover design for the portfolio. So I technically have 4 PDFs in here, and I have the instructions back here. It tells you to create a folder and then save out each one of your revised projects as PDF files. So I go through the instructions on how to do that. Once you've made your corrections, you'll be exporting or saving those files out of Photoshop as PDFs. Okay, and I give you the instructions for doing that here, and you'll be saving those PDF files inside your final portfolio folder. Okay, so at the end, after you're finished saving out all the work, you'll end up with a final portfolio folder, and inside that folder will be a portfolio cover design PDF, a Project 1 DMP revised PDF, a Project 2 scrapbook revised PDF, and a Project 3 board design PDF revised. Okay, so you'll have those 4 files to work with. And then the remainder of these steps you've actually done or should be familiar with. And you'll go back to the week you're working in, and there'll be some resources in there. In this particular video, in this class, it's you can go back to either week 8 or week 12. You'll find the same resources in those 2 locations, and the list of resources for merging PDFs will be located there. So I have the merge PDF. I'm using this web link. It's in there. I believe it's under the free online software for merging multiple PDF files. That's what I have right here. That's this. Okay. And if you use this, all you do is you just come in here and you say download file now. Or I'm sorry, this is the, we need to go to here to merge the PDF. Oh, wait a second. Let me bring up the link. Sorry, I didn't have it ready. Sometimes it's so hard to remember to have all these links ready before I prepare these videos. So let me go in here. And I'm clicking on the free online software for merging multiple PDFs. And there it is. Okay, so this is where you'll start. That was the finish window. So I'm going to go ahead and click out of that. Okay, so at this point right here, you'll hit choose file. And you'll go into that final portfolio folder. So I'm going to go in there and I'm going to select those 4 PDFs that I just mentioned, holding down my shift key and command keys to select those 4. I have an extra one in, oh, no, not that one, this one. So I have an extra one in here because I actually saved out the portfolio, and that's what you're looking at in the example. So you select these 4 files, the scrapbook, the cover design, the DMP, and the BD. Hit open. And it will open up an interface on the web for you to rearrange your PDF documents. So you can easily click these and move them around. So I'm going to move this over here because this is the cover design for my portfolio. And then in chronological order, we're going to move the, oh, sorry, the headphones are bugging me, hurting my ears. I'm going to move the scrapbook over here and, or I'm sorry, the digital map painting over here and the scrapbook here. And then this is the final project that you did in this class. So we've got things arranged here in chronological order. Then I'm going to hit merge PDF. Okay, so now it's merged the PDF, and then once you hit download file now, it'll ask you where do you want to download it. And what I did is I just downloaded it straight to this final portfolio folder here, and I called it Gabriel underscore final portfolio. Now, I'm not going to do it because I've already done it, but I think you understand what I mean here. And the final result should be what I've been showing you here, which is a merged PDF of all the final term projects in this class. So you've got the cover design, the DMP, and then all of the pages of your scrapbook, and then your final surfboard or board design project. Okay. So if there's any questions, you can leave those in the week that you're working on questions, problems and solutions area. And the handout should be available to you as well. So what I would suggest you do is to print out the handout and then watch this video, or watch this video and then print out the handout, whatever works for you. Sometimes it's easier to have the handout in front of you so that you can refer to the steps that you'll need to take here. But other than that, that should conclude the videos for this class. Next week, you'll be working on putting this portfolio together, and hopefully you'll complete the class successfully. So that concludes this video.